Okay, so we're about to jump into this really mind-bending paper by a physicist named Sabir A. Rahman. And trust me, it gives the story of black holes a plot twist you will not see coming. It basically challenges the ending we've all been taught.
You know the question. It's one of the biggest, scariest questions in all of physics, right? It's fueled nightmares and sci-fi for decades. You cross that point of no return, that event horizon. And then, what happens next?
Well, here's the thing. It turns out that terrifying final answer we've all been given, it might not be the only possibility. In fact, according to classical physics itself, it might just be one of two possible futures. To really get why this is such a big deal, we first need to quickly run through the story we're all familiar with. The standard textbook version of a black hole as the ultimate cosmic dead end.
So, it all starts when a truly massive star runs out of fuel and dies. Its core collapses under its own unbelievable gravity, warping space-time so intensely that it creates an event horizon. Think of it like a one-way door from which nothing, not even light, can ever escape. And deep inside this trapped region, at the very heart of it all, we're told there's a singularity. This is the endpoint, a place where all the matter from that giant star is crushed into a point of infinite density and where our understanding of physics just completely shatters. It's a one-way trip to oblivion. Or is it?
This is where our story takes a very sharp turn, because it turns out there might be a loophole, and not in some brand new speculative quantum theory, but hidden in plain sight, right inside Einstein's original equations of general relativity.
See, for decades, physics has been running on this quiet little assumption that once an event horizon pops into existence, there's only one way the story can end, with that singularity we just talked about. This is called the uniqueness assumption. But what if that assumption is just wrong?
And the source paper for this explainer puts it so powerfully. It says, and I'm quoting here, that the idea that the star's inside is automatically replaced by a vacuum and a singularity is not dictated by the Einstein equations. It's just an assumption we've all been making for a very long time.
So what is this loophole? To put it simply, the math allows for a connection at the event horizon that, well, it isn't perfectly smooth. Think about two pieces of fabric stitched together. You can feel the seam, right? It's connected, but it's not a seamless blend. This tiny little detail is enough to break that uniqueness assumption, and it blows the door wide open for more than one valid future.
And this is where it gets really, really wild. This mathematical loophole isn't just some abstract idea on a blackboard. It means that at the precise moment a black hole forms, space-time itself might literally face a fork in the road. Okay, let's walk through this step by step. A star collapses, gravity gets insane, an event horizon sparks into existence, and bam! Right at that instant, reality splits. It doesn't choose one path over the other, it takes both. Two completely separate futures spring from that one single moment, and they are causally disconnected forever.
So what are these two futures? What are these two paths? Well, one is the story we already know, but the other? The other is something entirely new and honestly revolutionary. Let's break them down.
So, on one side, you've got the singular branch. This is our classic textbook black hole, with its empty vacuum interior and that physics-breaking singularity. Anything that falls in from our universe ends up here. But then, on the other side, you have the regular branch. In this future, the star's matter isn't destroyed at all. It actually survives. It remains regular, and it continues to evolve, completely and totally sealed off from our reality.
Now, this is the most important part to get. These two branches are completely, totally sealed off from one another. Think of them like two different movies playing out from the exact same starting frame. Once they split, there's no crossover, there's no communication. They evolve as entirely independent realities.
So, a star collapses, and two universes are born from it. This isn't just a neat little cosmic party trick. This single idea has absolutely staggering implications that could solve some of the deepest, most nagging mysteries in all of physics.
First up, the famous information paradox. Where does all the information about the original star actually go? Well, in this model, it's not destroyed. It's safe and sound, preserved over in the regular branch. The information is simply sequestered. It's tucked away in a parallel universe that we can never, ever access. Problem solved. And get this, using only classical physics, no quantum weirdness needed.
And it gets better. If the matter in that regular branch keeps evolving,
What's to stop it from forming new stars and new galaxies? And of course, some of those new stars could collapse into black holes, which would then branch off again, creating their own regular branches. What you end up with is this potentially infinite, nested hierarchy of universes within universes, like cosmic Russian nesting dolls.
And that, of course, leads to the biggest, most mind-blowing implication of all. If this is how black holes normally work, then what about our own universe? Is it possible that our entire cosmos, everything we see, everything we know, is simply the regular branch that was born from a black hole that formed in some other, much, much larger parent universe?
And that's really the final jaw-dropping question this whole theory leaves us with. It's a possibility that completely reframes our place in the cosmos. It suggests that the ultimate points of no return might actually be the ultimate points of creation. A cosmic plot twist, indeed.